Wanted to share with you some new emerging ideas I've had about those of us reaching for enlightenment and means. When you think of enlightenment, it's almost like this kind of completion, this ending of things. And from what I understand as a creator, nothing ever ends. By the very nature of a creator loves to create. So if we think of enlightenment and creator, there's clearly can be some disharmony given how we perceive those two things, because we see creator as God, and then we see enlightenment as God consciousness. But the creator loves to create, and the creator will always love to create, never wants to stop creating. But yet we think of enlightenment in terms of this kind of completion, as if now we have it all. But then we see that as the God consciousness. Very interesting. And so these ideas can confuse many of us who are on a conscious path to seek truth. We're looking for this kind of end, this completion. And what I have come to understand is it will never happen. There will never, ever be a completion. The perfection we seek in enlightenment is the perfection we have right now, the perfection of the journey. Once again, the joy being in the journey. That's the perfection, that everything is happening just as it needs to move you along to where you seek to be. But even in going where you seek to be, then there is another mountain of truth and understanding and joy and bliss that you will create as soon as you reach that mountain, and on and on and on. If we are eternal beings, do we think we just want to eternally sit on a cloud and just think or not think? It's not our nature. And when you really think about the nature of who you are, you're always wanting more, seeking more, variety. It's just the nature of being. Now, unless you think there's something wrong with that, then you can see yourself as perhaps absolving yourself from that and moving into the space of no more, nothing else. Okay? And that's something that many of us wrestle with on the path. Should I be enjoying myself this much? Should maybe I be pulling back from the desires and the bliss of the world? And this is something we've been taught in our religions, in our philosophies over the ages. And we're coming to, many of us, a new way of thinking and realizing that to indulge, like Osho was very big on, indulge the senses. And in indulging the senses, you will come to another level of sense. And even then, it doesn't mean that you now have to erase anything within you that you have a desire for. By all means, the desire is the journey. Do not try to suppress the desire. The desire is what keeps you going, the enthusiasm for more, to explore a new plateau. I'll give you an example. Yesterday I went to 5 Rhythms. Okay, and so I went there. It's a dance meditation, and there was someone I wanted to dance with. And so at first, when I had that desire, then there was some resistance. There was some fear, because now I wanted something, and now I'm like kind of pushing against it. But then whenever I stayed in my flow, I found myself in the vicinity of that person I wanted to dance with, just being in that flow. So the example I give, it's related to what I was just talking about, but it's taking it a step further. The step further point I'm making here is that to be in that enlightenment, to be in that space of the perfection of the journey, is to acknowledge it, to acknowledge that you're already there. We're so busy reaching, trying to go somewhere else, when we just need to be right here. And the right here will always forever be. There will always, once again, be more. Just being present in the bliss of what's happening right now, in the appreciation of this moment, is enough to create more. And so when I hear a lot of people speak about reaching for enlightenment, I hear in their right now a disconnect of, I'm not there. Get me there. Where is it? I'm trying so hard to be there. But if they just reveled in knowing that all that they need to know is available to them, and all that they will ever question will always come to them, then they'll realize that there's nowhere else they need to be but right here, in this moment, feeling the universe and the consciousness reveal to them in perfect timing what needs to be known, minute by minute, day by day. There's no race. Be in the moment and be enlightened. That's it. Be in the moment and be enlightened. Peace.